Hello and welcome to iDIVAS. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tricia and I'm passionate about inspiring women to not just hang in there but to thrive. Ladies, as high value women, it's important to have boundaries and to keep certain things to yourself. You don't need to share every detail of your life with your social media followers, your friends, or even the guy you're dating. That's even if you're in a committed relationship. Listen, you may have been taught that honesty is the best policy with your partner, but complete disclosure can be a real gamble that can easily backfire. I mean, don't get me wrong, being transparent and honest is fantastic, but let's be real. Sometimes it's like putting your foot in your mouth. You should never be an open book and give your man your trust without him earning it first. Keep certain things to yourself. That's not dishonesty. It's about selectively choosing what you want your man to know about you and when. In relationships, it's crucial to protect yourself until you have rock solid reasons to let your guard down. Men are just human beings. You know, they can unfairly judge you based on what you've ignorantly shared with them. So without further ado, let's dive in and talk about the 6 main things you should never share with your man. Never share sexual details about previous partners. When it comes to sharing intimate details about your past sexual experiences with your man, you really need to tread carefully. Since, sure, you may feel like you're bonding over shared experiences, but this can easily create feelings of jealousy or insecurity in the relationship. Think about it. If your man hears about all the wild and crazy things that you did with your ex-boyfriend, he may start to compare himself and feel like he's not measuring up. And nobody wants to feel like they're in second place. Not only that, but sharing these types of details can also be a breach of privacy and confidentiality of your previous partners, which can be seen as disrespectful. Also, never share if you've cheated on previous partners. You go to your grave with that one. Sometimes, or some things are better left unsaid. Revealing that you've cheated on someone in the past can make your current partner question your loyalty and honesty. Think of it like this. If you were at a job interview and the employer asked if you've ever stolen anything, would you admit to taking, that extra pen from the office? Of course not. It would make the employer question your integrity. Also, never share your dark sexual fantasies with your man. If you do, you better make sure that you're both on the same page. Trust me, you don't want to be the only one in the room feeling all hot and bothered, while your man is left feeling awkward and uncomfortable, like he just walked in on his grandma in the shower. It's all about healthy communication and respect for each other's boundaries. Also, this one's an important one. Never share your shame stories. Sharing past experiences that made you feel degraded or humiliated can create discomfort and unease in the relationship. It can also leave your partner feeling unsure about how to respond, potentially causing a rift in the relationship. Instead of burdening your partner, consider speaking to a friend or a therapist to help you effectively work through, these personal issues. Hate about yourself. Most men find insecure women unattractive because insecurity can be perceived as a lack of confidence and self-worth. Insecurity can lead, to clinginess, neediness, and a lack of emotional stability, which can be, needless to say, unappealing to most men. Also, never share your feelings too soon. Sharing your feelings too soon can be like jumping out of an airplane without a parachute. It's just not a good idea. You see, when you bare your heart and soul to someone too soon, you're really putting yourself in a vulnerable position. Because what if the other person doesn't feel the same way? Once you've shared your feelings, there's no going back. You can't just delete, what you've just said. So it's important to take your time and at least make sure that you're both on the same page before opening up your heart. Next, never share your salary or your wealth. Revealing this information can put you again in a vulnerable position and potentially lead to financial exploitation. It's important to consider your partner's financial history and habits before disclosing any information about your salary and wealth. If your partner has a history of mismanaging money or financial manipulation, it's best to keep your personal finances to yourself. It's important to consider if sharing certain things could potentially harm your relationship or cause unnecessary stress. That's it. Let me know your thoughts. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.
Oh